boys and girls, I'm going to show you how to make an Alma artwork using acrylic paint, or if you have tempera paint at home, that would be just fine. One of the important things that I talked to you about was naming your artwork. So this is one that I did, inspired by her style, and I call this one Rhododendron New Growth. I'll show you a photo of it later. There's a bush in my front yard, and it has some dark green leaves and some new growth, some light green leaves, and it has some little buds that are kind of like a brownish red. So those are the little pops of the brown and red. So I basically was inspired by the color of the bush, and then I did it in her style. So let's talk about how to create one. So I've already decided what my subject matter is going to be. I'm going to do clouds in the sky. I'm not quite sure of the name. I'm playing around with certain things. Maybe when I'm done, I'll figure out the name. Something about maybe clouds dancing in the sky, something like that. So I want to think about the colors I'm going to use. I actually have a very light purple cardstock paper that I'm going to try. And I have a whole bunch of colors already on my palette from painting all day. But I'm going to just use some different whites. I have some purple in here and some blues. I even have a little black in case I want to make a little bit of a storm cloud. So I'm going to play around with those. So you're going to need paint, you're going to need water, paper towels to dry your brush. And we talked about how Alma would use pencil lines. So I actually did a tracing in the center because I'm going to start from the center. And then I did light pencil lines around to start thinking about creating that circle effect coming out. So let's get started. For my middle circle, I'm going to do white. I'm going to dip my paintbrush in the white, and I'm going to get started. If you have to do more layers, that's fine, especially if you're using a darker color paper like I am. Don't worry about it. You can always come back and do more. It's a pretty good start. Remember, Alma left her pencil line, so I think I'm gonna leave mine. I'm not used to leaving my pencil lines, but that's okay. I can always try to do something different, something new. So that's a good start. Now, I'm going to make my rectangles all the way around. This is a flathead brush. Flathead brushes, great place to start with an Alma painting because you're making that rectangle shape. So I'm gonna get my blue and I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna start making all my little rectangles around. Now, I have not cleaned my brush. I like that effect. I like it when kind of two colors mix together a little bit. If you do not like that, you're gonna wanna wash your brush, and you are going to wanna make sure that your brush is nice and clean for your next color. Again, everybody's different. You might notice I'm going back on top of my colors just to make it a little bit darker. And I'm just gonna enjoy how my colors start to play out and continue to think about what the name of my painting is going to be. I don't know how many of you have been enjoying looking at the clouds lately, but you might start to notice when you look in the clouds, they're not always white. You might see a little bit of that purple in there, or maybe some of the blue sky peeking out. Take notice next time. I'm gonna add a little bit of purple to my white and start to add this color around. So that to me is really like a cloud color. That creamy color with a little bit of purple in there. And again, I'm just gonna keep on going. You can always go back over a color if you need to. Most important thing is that you're enjoying yourself, staying creative, staying inspired. So enjoy. Keep creating. I cannot wait to see where it takes you.